Yo, guys, welcome back to MoVernie live in studio. And beside me is very beautiful, talented songwriter,
Thank you.
singer, Daniella Watters. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me, Vern.
First of all, Daniella, I really think that you really have a nice fashion. I love your haircut.
Thank you.
And you just told me you even make your own T-shirt.
Yeah, I just made this shirt. It's a picture I took. I think I took it in New York, actually. Okay. And then I just thought it would be cute to write "back that ass up" underneath it.
Yeah, I love that message. And patio season, nice and warm, and you're already fitted for that kind of season.
Oh, yeah. It's like it became summer in one day here, you know? It was like winter to summer. Long, long winter, but now I'm happy that it's warm out.
Now, audience followers, during the commercial, Daniella was saying that I have been really showing her all kinds of food. She's going to try the ramen. She loved the Houston and burgers and everything, making her watering right now.
Yes, I want some noodles right now. I could use some ramen.
So, Daniella, first of all, I know that you were really into vocal lessons at a very young age, and you start writing songs at a very young age. Where did you get your passion, and how did it attract you that you like music?
Well, it all started with, when I first started singing, I just enjoyed the feeling that it gave me when I sang. And I was probably really annoying because at school when we had to sing in a group, I think I tried to be the loudest. And I just loved the feeling of singing. There was something so intrinsically satisfying about it. It was like it felt like an expression from within, and it's your own instrument. So instead of using a guitar or a piano, you're generating it yourself, and you have the control to make it loud or quiet or intense or mellow or emotional or funny, however you want to do it. So I loved that feeling of singing, and so I asked my parents, if they'd put me in singing lessons. So I started at 7. And I never stopped. I did plays. I did classical training. I did pop training. I did jazz and R&B. And I was in a rock band for a little bit. So I loved all types of singing. Because I just love to sing, and I love so many different genres. Just as a listener and music fan myself, I range from rock, jazz, soul, R&B, disco. If it's a good song, it's a good song, right? So I think it just came from that feeling it gave me. And as I got older and started to experience, different emotions, whether it was, first love, or my parents had a divorce, going through, a hard time, writing and singing gave me some kind of, therapeutic experience. So when I sang or when I wrote, I just felt like it was kind of like a therapy session for myself.
Mm-hmm, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I got a confession to make, because the moment you said that when you're in a group, in a choir, you like to sing very loud. I was in reverse. I was in the choir, and whenever there was a high-pitched note I couldn't make it, I would just lay low and I would stay silent, and then suddenly my voice would come back up again, and that was a secret that I don't think anybody would know back then. But
that's so funny. Are you gonna sing something for us without a high note? No high note.
No one could love me better.
Nice, you hit the high note. Good.
Yeah, I try my best. Well, first of all, congratulations, you were with the Street Idol for Canadian Music Week in 2012, right?
Yes.
What is a Street Idol? How does it work? Do you have to compete with other people?
Yes. So at Canadian Music Week, they have RDR Music running a competition called Street Idol, and you submit your song, and then it goes through, a board of
directors?
I would say directors or judges, who judge your song, and it's based on radio pop appeal. I believe that's the criteria, what they think would be most radio friendly. And so my song, Missing My Love, the video you saw before, won the Street Idol Award. And from that, I ended up getting free radio promo, and that kind of gave me the mojo to do this video. Like I was telling you, I did it myself. I didn't know what I was doing. This run with No One Could Love Me Better, I'm a lot happier with that video. But this was a fun, great start, and I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for getting that RDR Street Idol Award, because getting that radio promo gave me that, that sense of assurance that, okay, I might get on the radio. I should have a video too, right?
Yeah.
And I got my own iPhone app from that, and from there I just kind of got this little push I needed to continue writing and working on music.
Yeah, when I first hear your music, and I thought you have a very beautiful voice, a very powerful voice, and something that's distinguished. there's like energy and it's very lively within
Thank
your voice.
you.
And you know, although now you're telling me that is your first music video, but it was really good. I like the old classic microphone and everything.
Thank you. Yeah, we were going for a little bit of a Motown look.
So who are the artists that you've been working with before? You said that you also write songs for artists as well, right?
So I've been collaborating with some other artists. So there's Dean Hartzell. He's one of my favorite artists in the city. Him and I have written a song together, and we intend on writing a few more. And he's fantastic. So I haven't written for him, but we've written together. So I do a lot of collaborations. And also another artist named Sarah Sid from Toronto. She's great. Her and I have been writing a song together. We might be showcasing in June. We'll see.
Oh, wow.
And I've been writing with other producers who are also songwriters, like my friend Nickname. He's a producer, but we co-wrote a couple songs together. I actually was in the studio editing some vocals today, picking our favorites. And he's been fun to write with. And so I've been writing a lot on my own, but what I do is sometimes I'll go into a group, writing collaborative session, or I'll bring a song to someone saying, hey, this is almost done, but I think it could use a few tweaks, and get their opinion or get them, to put their influence into it too. So that's kind of what I've been up to these days. But I actually just wrote a song that has like Lady Gaga written all over it. And I never have written a song that I thought would be for Lady Gaga, but I just did. So I'm working on it. It's called Freak of Nature.
Nice.
And I think that it would
That's
be...
very fitting, I think, the title. And
I think it would be up her alley, so we'll see.
Lady Gaga, if you hear it, you got to check her out.
Yeah, well, it's not out there yet, but I'm working on it, and I will be sending it. That's the goal. I want to send it. I'm going to figure out how to send it over to Lady Gaga.
I can tell you right now there's a chance, because I know that Lady Gaga's doing an opening in Ottawa Blues Festival. And she will be opening there in Ottawa.
Great.
So, just giving you some leads.
Thank you. I could use them.
So, other than Lady Gaga, what other artists inspire you that you like, the style of the song that really influenced you?
I'd definitely say Amy Winehouse, for sure, as well as I love Adele. She's fantastic. Alicia Keys, John Legend, Beyonce, Pink. So those are some of my mainstream favorites.
They're all powerful voices.
Yes, there's nothing better than a powerful voice, but also a voice that can be emotional and soft. If you can, be multidimensional, that's good. And I love, who else is there? Joss Stone. Okay. I really like Joss Stone. She's great.
So your latest music video, which I saw, which is amazing, very energetic.
Thank you.
It was made 2 weeks ago in California, Los Angeles, right?
It was made in March.
In March, okay.
Yes.
And this song is called Nobody Could Love Me Better.
No One Could Love Me Better.
Now, we were going to play the music of No One Could Love Me Better. This one, I think, is the Missing My Love, which is another original of your 2 years ago.
Yes, this one was the RDR Street Idol contest winner.
So this one, how long did it take you to make this music video?
Really, one day. I was doing it myself. It was just, one day, low budget, me figuring it all out. So I pulled a bunch of favors, got friends together. A lot of people helped me out. And we did it in, I'd say, about an 8-hour day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No One Could Love Me Better was a little bit longer. We did that in 3 days, and it was very different. It was spontaneous. We kind of did it on the whim.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. Hey, cool. Didn't know you could do that.
So we'll let director Joseph to find No One Can Love Me Better music video. And while we're talking about the music video, what's it like in California, and were you able to meet other talented people at the same time to,
Definitely. LA is fantastic. I know you know that. So never mind the weather, right?
Oh, yes.
So the weather there is unreal. And there's just this musical, energetic heartbeat. Is a pulse. There's a living musical pulse there that's different from here. Of course, there's music everywhere. Music's international, right? But LA just has this creative energy and an atmosphere very conducive to working with some fantastic artists and producers. So while I was there, I wrote 5 songs. I collaborated with some other artists.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I was there for a month, wrote 5 songs, recorded 2 with 2 producers there. I started recording a third. We didn't finish. And I shot this music video so spontaneously, and I played 2 shows at the Lexington Social House in Hollywood with an amazing band. Some of the members were walking off the set of Glee. The horn players, it was like an 8-piece band. They were fantastic, and they invited me back to play again the next week.
Wow, congrats.
Thank you.
Next week?
Well, no, I played there 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
So I played one night, and then they said, come back again next week. So I ended up playing 2 weeks. So it ended up being 1 into 2, which was fantastic, and hopefully when I come back, I'll be able to play there again. So I just felt like I made some good connections, met some producers and artists that I'd like to continue working with, and the feeling's mutual, so that's good. And I'm going back in August to go continue working with some people I met and, keep on hitting the ground running, hustling, because I'm a hustler.
Oh, so same here, man.
Yeah.
I'm hustling too. Everybody hustle. Yeah, if you want to chase your dream and you want to reach your goals, sometimes you got to do whatever to hustle,
Yeah, as long as you're still being yourself in the process and proud and happy with what you're doing, then that's, hard work usually leads to success.
Now, what was the experience like? How's the crowd and the fans in California like?
I felt different.
Okay.
In Toronto, there's just a different attitude. I think we lend a little more to the New York atmosphere. We're a little more tough, I think, than LA. We're like, we're too busy, And then in LA, there's just more of a laid-back atmosphere. People are still really working hard there, but I think it might be something to do with the sun and being near the water. But I found people were just a lot more friendly. I love you, Toronto, but I think we can smile a little more, right?
Right here, happy meals, happy faces.
Exactly. A smile is free.
Yeah.
So in LA, I just felt like because people are really artistic there, there's a bigger art community. So there's writers, actors, filmmakers, producers, artists, of all types. So I just felt there was a stronger sense of community and interest in the arts. So if I met a stranger and said, I'm an artist. Oh, when are you playing? Cool. What kind of music? I also think there's the side of there's so many artists there, so it's a little saturated. Yeah. So it's hard for people to know, which show to come to because there's so many artists. You turn your head and it's like, that's an artist, that's an artist.
You just don't know who you're bumping to.
Yeah. Anybody could be an artist there. But I just felt like there was a lot of support and playing there. People were really getting into it and enjoying it. So I felt a good energy, good response.
Yeah, I felt very laid back, and at the same time, they are very friendly as well. I was there for American Films Institute, and it was really good. Like everybody just there, and you just don't know who you're bumping into, especially in the Hollywood. Everybody like serving, driving. I was driving a convertible. Along Santa Monica. It was just beautiful. And I know that in your music video, you did walk into the docks, the pier.
I did.
At the playground, and I saw it.
Yeah.
So we'll let Director Joseph play that music, No One Could Love Me Better.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You call me up just to say I love you. I know that every girl would want that in a dude. You're checking me, you wanna know I'm fine. I tell you that I am, but you're calling all the time, boy. What is it that we're missing? What is it I am feeling when we kissing? I don't know. It's driving me crazy when you say you love me and call me baby, baby. No one could love me better, but I don't see us together. No, I don't think it's forever. What do? I know it's true. No one could love me better, but should we be together? We may not be forever. What should I do? I wish I knew. No one could love me better. Whoa, whoa. You look at me, you say I am the one. Well, I'm not sure I wanna be the mother of your son. Oh, we're making love with sweet things in my ear. It feels so good, but it troubles me to hear no one else treats me like a princess. Am I crazy? Tell me what is it? My friends say lucky that you're in my life. Why am I scared that you may not be Mr. Right? No one can love me better, but I don't see us together. No, I don't think it's forever. What do? I know it's true. No one can love me better, but should we be together? We may not be forever. What should I do? I wish I knew. No one could love me better. Whoa, I wish I knew. Don't know what to do with you. You make me smile. Yes, you do. You drive me wild.
do. I wish I knew. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one could love me better, but I don't see us together. We may not be forever. What do? I know it's true. No one could love me better, but I don't see us together. We may not be forever. What should I do? No one could love me better. I know. No one could love me
So Daniella, we got to see a lot of your music video and a
Thank
lot of
you.
your productions. Now, what's your next project?
So I'm working on a series of singles right now that I've written, and I'm actually recording single number 5. So No One Could Love Me Better was number 1, and I'm just going to release every few months a new single, hopefully also with its own creative video. I was telling you about the one I might be doing for my song, Never Will Die.
Well, yeah, and I will keep it on the download, on the concept. It's a secret, but you got to watch it.
So I'm working on something a little more creative in the sense of an artistic performance being involved in the next video. And I'm recording a bunch of new songs. So I just recorded last weekend at Coalition Music with one of my producers, Ron Allen. Today I was editing with another producer, Nickname. So I'm just recording, and I'm writing as much as possible to curate the best songs to then record. And then once I'm done recording about 10 to 12 songs, then I'll release the album. But for now, I'm just going to shoot out singles, you know.
Building the momentum.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm just excited that this video is out, and I have a performance coming up at Jazz Fest. I'd love to invite you out.
Oh, I love jazz.
I'm playing Jazz Fest June 19th, 7:30 p.m. at the Sugar Beach stage.
Sugar Beach?
Yeah.
The one right across Government.
Exactly.
Wow, I never knew they had performance there.
Yeah, so they're putting up a stage, and it's going to be really fun. The Red Path TD Waterfest, right? Jazz Fest.
Now, Daniella, you also told me that tonight you have some other performance.
Yes, so tonight I'm hosting an open mic. So if you play, or even if you just like music, you like to listen to music and dance, shake your booty a little, whatever you like, music player, music listener, original songwriter, or just like to do covered songs, whatever you like, I invite you to come to Alley Cats tonight. We start at 9. My band and I will be playing a set to open up the night. Then we'll be inviting up musicians of all types to come do their thing. You know, we have to support Toronto musicians.
Yes, this is why MoVernie Live in Studio is for. A platform for local talented artists just such as yourself, and you know, to spread the words of all the amazing event that's going on.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank
and
you
thanks for
so
coming,
much.
Daniella. And best of luck to you. I can't wait to hear more music, especially the Lady Gaga one and the music video that you have a specific concept that I really like. Can't wait to hear all of them.
Thank you. I will keep in touch, and I'll
best of
send them
luck.
over to you. Thank you so much for having me. And thanks for tuning in with us.
Hey, MoVernie, catch me next Wednesday at 6 o'clock and see who else I'm going to interview. And you know what? Today, I got a very private tour. I was one of the 4 lucky people that was invited by CBC Canada to check out the studio. I was even at the Peter Mansbridge, the national booth, taking pictures, meeting a lot of people behind the scenes. So check me next week, and I'll have a lot of videos to show you the behind the scenes of CBC Canada Productions. So MoVernie is out here. Special thanks to Daniella Watters again to be on my show.
Thank you. Just want to say one last thing. If you share my video online through social media, or if you tweet at me, it's D_Watters_. I'll send you a free MP3 of No One Could Love Me Better.
That's an awesome deal and amazing. And you just need one tweet, retweet, and you follow her, and that's all you need. And I think it's amazing.
And I'll hook you up.
Yeah, she will hook you up. And MoVernie's out here.